What is going on, my fam and friends? Just give me a couple minutes to get set up here while you enjoy this ridiculous song. See you in a second.
The clouds, man, looking down, there's nothing that can stop your happiness from growing. So fly. From the bird's eye, taking the day, watch the sunlight. So take a page out of the book, yeah. The directions, line by line, you'll get to the end, my friend. Oh, yeah, you're flying. Yeah, you're flying. come down, yeah. You're up there forever. That's right, you're flying. Yeah, you're flying. I don't need no plane, no. I'll use my wings and go. I'm gonna fly high above all the negativity this world's been bringing. I'm flying. Never coming down, no. Gonna stay way up above it all, yeah, yeah. Where I'm flying. Won't you fly with me? Get away from it all. Never coming down, no. I'm flying. I'm flying, flying high, yeah, never coming down. I'll tell you why. I can see the world from a better view. I'm flying, yeah, flying high, never coming down, no. Stand up here forever if I can. I'm flying.
It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, Mark Pires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
Welcome. Stupid freaking chair!
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. I look
Sword of
into
Destiny!
windows of
The Sword
fashion
of God!
cars driving next to me.
Protecting the 1775 Bible here in the studio.
So many perfect
The Sword of God. You can see it built on Marquez Wood. It's a channel, another channel of mine here on YouTube. Welcome to the longest running daily variety show on the planet. My name is Mark Pires, host of this show. It's called MarkinsPires. We've been here for 5 years in a row every day trying to connect with you. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. And subscribe, turn on all notifications because we do this show every morning at 9 a.m. and then again after 10 p.m. It's 11 o'clock right now, a little late for the shuffle. But you know what? We dropped a lot of craziness today. Did you see the Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, what do we call it? It was like the Comedy Central roast here on the MarkinsPires show. We done it with Hilaria Baldwin. We did it with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. We did it with the James Bond dude. Did it with Cam Gagooch from the Twilight movie, if you guys remember. And tonight we're gonna do it with P. Diddy. Oh, by the way, we did it today with some Italian. You could get a property in Italy, a house and all for $1. Little over $1, guys. It's €1, so it's like $1.13 and change. Like $1.14 tomorrow. Anyway, I don't know why the volume's all weird today. Hold on a second. I think it's because I've gone a little too sharp. Yes, there we go. That's where we're better, guys. I'm able to get a little more volume without peaking. Back to the show. P. Diddy. His houses were raided today, guys. What do you know about it? There have been a lot of talk lately about people being touched inappropriately by the Diddy. He's touching their Diddy. And you know, I wonder maybe that's why he came up with that name. You know, I do a little ditty here and there. He's a terrible musician. You know what I mean? Steals everything. Oh, let's use Sting's background. We'll use a hit to make a hit. Okay, buddy. You need to use a hit to make a hit. You can't just make a hit. You killed the guy that made the hit, right? You put a hit out on the guy who made the hits. Biggie Smalls. They call me Big Papa. Jason Lee in the house, my brother. I got Helen Gale. I see S-Coop here. Trish Killian. And I think we have some people, my fam and friends over on X hanging out as well. People, if you're out on X, you should be able to say something and we should be able to see it. If you don't, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I just want to recap this week for you. You need to know what's happened here on the MarkinsPires show. Sherlock Pires, got to the bottom of the Shohei situation. Shohei me the money, all right? And here's the deal. You know, as you know, a interpreter, he would never be able to get in the hole for $4.5 million, okay? They make $300,000 to $500,000 a year. $4.5 million in the hole, i.e. Shohei is a big freaking scumbag, okay? And it's gonna wind up that he gets banned from the Hall of Fame. Zabrowski, can we get a woohoo for Shohei getting banned? Thank you, buddy. And then, of course, as you recall, James Bond. There's a new Bond, but I had to rip him apart. Another roast, you know, because there's only one Bond in my eyes. His name was Sean Connery. Anybody else who tries to do it, I'm like, you kidding me? There's just Connery and then everybody else sucks. Pierce Brosnan was pretty awesome also. Pierce Brosnan to me has always been like the coolest dude. And so you got Brosnan, you do a little Timothy Dalton, and then all of a sudden you're like, let's go with the guy who got hit with a van. He was walking across the street, hit in the face with the van. We're like, let's go with him. That's a Bond. A Bond? All right, buddy. And now they're replacing him with this other guy, another Englishman. It's always an Englishman. I wonder, it could not be an American who goes in there and has an English accent and says, I'm going to do it. I'll be Bond. James Bond. 007. Some people call me Bond. James Bond. Look, I've got two of a kind. All right, I'm going to go up against the Royal Flush because I'm Bond. James Bond. You know, I always wanted to do, maybe we should do a James Bond scene. You know, that'd be pretty funny. We do have the green screen. We could set it up. Let's get a background. We're doing it. What the freaking hell? That's what this show's about. This is live in the moment creation. All right. What can we find as a James Bond background? I'm an idiot. It's going to be stupid, guys. I just want you to know now. James Bond background, or maybe we should do it with a P. Diddy background. James Bond, he's on scene trying to see if he can take down the SA predators. You know what I mean? I.e. Diddy, you know? I'm trying to see, is there a background, James Bond background from movie? I want to see if there's a scene with lots of people in it, and then we can just do what we do best here, which is create some silliness. Oh, goodness, guys, I love this show. You know, when you've been here for 1,900, 11 days in a row, you're just 89 days from the 2,000th day in a row of this insanity that we're living through here. You come up and you do anything and everything in the moment, and you're like, okay, you know what, we're going to find a background and create a scene right now. If I can't find one, though, we can't do it. Come on, give me something. I need like a nice open scene, a Bond casino scene. Hold on, James Bond. Let's see, I'll get you guys in here. Look at this with me, okay? This is what we do. Window capture. There we go. All right, let me get out of the way here. Oh, I'm double deckering. Joanne, can you do me a favor? And yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Joanne. Keep the wheeze down back there, Joanne. Keep the wheeze down. All right, so let's see if we can find a backdrop. You guys can see how I work here when it comes to creating a comedy scene. Now, this would be the idea, something like this, but not in black and white. We need to look at this guy. Seriously, who took out a freaking like snow shovel and hit him in the face and was like, let's make him the next Bond or the last Bond, because now we have a new Bond. But that's him right there. Ate a lemon, and he's got, you know. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. This is a vibe. I could be Timothy Dalton. Look, I'm going to put it all on red. It's black. Motherfucker! What happened to your accent, Timothy? I lost $7 billion. All right, I can't see anything here. All you have to do is find a scene and Dr. Evil will stop by and do a part. Oh, I love bringing Dr. Evil into the scenes, you know. Oh, Moneypenny, it's Dr. Evil. Look, I want you to put it all on black. Ooh, look at this guy over here. Oh, I know that guy. Isn't that actor? No, it's a different actor. But there's my man, Pierce Brosnan. Look at him. He's a cool dude right there. You got Pierce and Sean Connery. Everybody else sucks. All right? Oh, Daniel Craig. Thank goodness they retired him. He was the worst, you know? I'm just saying. No offense, Daniel. I'm sure you're a great actor. But when I liked it, when I saw it and when I liked it, it was this guy right here, Sean Connery. Look, perhaps we should do it my way, Sean Connery, and slap a bit. You know, did you hear that thing? The other day when we did the scene, I played, gee, she's a looker, right? Did you see, look, these are normal cheekbones, normal nose, normal lips. Make sure you check out the Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly roast from earlier today, and you see how she doesn't look anything like that. She looks like stupid face. You know? Like, I don't know how they do that. Gee, the lips. They just keep in, you know, they're like, I need another appointment to get more Botox. But you look good already. No, I don't. I looked in the mirror. I think I need more. You're starting to hit the freaking mirror with your lips. You're looking from 4 feet away, hitting the mirror with the lips. You have to get back now a little bit more. Now that's the problem, is you can't see. Because your eyes, you're looking at a further distance because the lips are now touching the mirror. That's what happens when you Botox the hell out of it and you're like freaking Megan Fox. Anyway, guys, I got nothing. There's no scenes here. You know, I got nothing here. I'm trying to find a cool scene in a casino. You know, how about casino background? Casino background, let's do that. Give me something here. I just need people in a casino, like hanging out. Not a background, like casino. Photos. Let's just see what we come up with here, guys. We're working for it here tonight. Votes. That's gonna work. We're gonna find something. I don't know why I'm looking in a casino. I really don't know. Look at this guy with his stupid mask. He's still masking it. They shot that yesterday. You know, some of these boneheads, you know, they're like jogging still wearing a mask. I saw someone yesterday, they're walking by themselves, like there's nobody else around, and they're masking it. And I'm like, you're a chooch. God gave you good air to breathe, not Chinese fabric that you're breathing through. Anyway, let's see, anything here that we could work with? Like, I like this guy right here. I like this guy. If I can somehow, maybe if I can get rid of this guy here and be like at the craps table or at the, whatever this is, the roulette. I'm doing a roulette, you know? All right, I don't know what, I got nothing here, guys. Nothing here to work with. So we're gonna pass on this. Let's just get to the P. Diddy story, I guess. Wait a minute. I mean, I don't even know what I would do with these scenes, to be honest. I had this idea of being in some really posh casino and doing a James Bond scene, you know, but we're going to pass on it for now because I just can't find anything there. Let's see if we can get to the story though about P. Diddy. If you guys don't know about who the P. Diddy is. By the way, guys, we rocked out today a couple awesome comedy news stories. I'd say the best one was this Italy village place that's giving away free houses. I'm thinking about moving to Italy. Give me a house, you know what I mean? I'm there. Yeah, see, I got an espresso machine. You know, you got to watch this clip. It was ridiculous. They literally will, like, you have 4 or 5 family members that are in line to collect a piece of property afterwards. So they'll give you pieces of a house. Like, you may get the bathroom. Your brother may get the kitchen. Your niece may get the freaking closet. Like, that's the way they do it there. And it was the funniest bit because of that. I went nuts with it. Anyway, guys, if you want to see this best, Rumble, X, or YouTube, just type in MarkinsPires and you will see us live right now. Diddy's Los Angeles, Miami homes raided by federal agents. Look at that Magoo right there. You know he did it, right? Whatever the freaking heck they're saying he did, you know he did it. And I know what they're saying he did, you know? And it's not good, you know? He's part of that whole music scene. Like, you come and get in the red room, and then we take pictures of naughty things taking place, so we have a little something on you, and then all of a sudden you sold your soul to the devil. Anyway, Sean Diddy Combs playing Diddy Do, you know, in the back room with all of his artists. His Los Angeles, Miami homes were raided by federal agents on Monday. A Homeland Security investigation spokesperson said in a statement, the raid was executed as part of an ongoing investigation. Gave him about 6 weeks to get his crap out, hide it all, before we sent in the dogs. You know, law enforcement sources said that while the search warrant was being executed in Los Angeles, Combs was being detained outside the home. Combs' sons were detained outside the home, as is customary in such circumstances. They don't want the kids going and grabbing their stuff, their stash, you know what I mean? They want to grab all that as well. So they were released without charges earlier today. I heard, and again, we're jumping ahead right now, but I heard Sean Diddy Combs was in the air. He's flying out of the country, stopping in Antigua. How the hell do you even say it? You know what I mean? And filling up because he's got a jet. Jumping back on, going to a place without extradition. He's never coming back. That guy's like the next Tupac, where you thought he's dead and then he comes back in 30 years as like somebody else. I think Tupac's in Puerto Rico, they say. Just look it up, guys. It's all over YouTube. Anyway, law enforcement sources familiar with the matter said the searches are being carried out at the hip-hop producer's properties as part of a federal investigation by the Southern District of New York into alleged human trafficking. You know, no criminal charges have been filed in the investigation. He's gone. He's in the wind. You know, he killed Biggie. And now he's doing this, and he's like, I got away for a while from the Biggie thing. Now let me see if I can get out of Dodge. I got a jet now. You know what we do with that jet? That's right, we go for the ice wall. We're seeing what's extraterrestrial. Where's the extra land? You know, because I got to go there. I'm banished. When P. Diddy was banished from the United States, well, they didn't really want to banish him, though. They wanted to put him in jail. If you haven't seen the thumbnail of tonight's episode, it's Diddy behind bars. He's got a little stupid, you know, like speech bubble by his face. It says, yeah, I did Biggie too. It's a pretty funny thumbnail. Anyway, guys, remember, GMA has reached out to Combs, the lawyer, for a comment. Combs, again, he's gone. He's learned a new language. He's going to show up one day in, like, Cambodia. They're like, is that Sean P. Diddy Combs? He'll be like, banging some chick. You know what I mean? Or a boy. We don't really know with him. I think he's going to Cambodia because the boys are, like, acceptable at that point. Yeah. He's like, I was doing it home and it's a problem. Here it's like part of their nationality. I think it's in their preamblum, you know, like when you go there and you look it up, you're like, I just want to read about the Constitution here in Cambodia. Before you do that, I give you the preamble. Here you go. You know? In December, a complaint was filed against Combs by a Canadian woman who identified as Jane Doe. She says she was sex trafficked and gang. I don't know what you could say here without getting booted, so I'm trying to be, you know, you guys know the other words, okay? If I don't say it, it's because I'm trying to, you know, do something there, okay? And that all happened in 2003 when she was a 17-year-old in 11th grade. The lawsuit names Combs, former Bad Boy Entertainment president Harvey Pierre, and an unnamed third defendant, and claims Pierre and the third unnamed defendant approached the teen at a lounge in Detroit, Michigan, with a bang biggity boo ploy, you know? Pierre allegedly told her that she was best friends with Combs, and proceeded to call him. The suit, which contains photos, claims Pierre and an unnamed defendant convinced the teen to take a private jet to Combs' studio before getting the hell out of the country, before going to jail. She alleges that she was plied with drugs and alcohol, a little Bill Cosby action, and then she was gang, you know, by the three defendants. That's called a train, you know. Combs took to social media on December 6, 2023 to denounce the allegations against him, writing in a post, "Enough is enough." And then he said, "Every breath you take," and he had to get $5K to Sting that day when he did that. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. After 20 years, let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged, except for the trafficking, you know, and like the gang, you know what I mean? And with the three guys training it, you know, like we did that. And then like also, you know, boys in the back, red rooms, we did that. But I didn't do anything else. Okay? I will fight for my name, and for my family, and for the legacy of Biggie, who I killed. It's all right there, guys. It's in his quote. Pierre's attorneys responded to the suit in a case filed and denied allegations, along with that scathing response about killing Biggie, you know, that P. Diddy put out there. I'm going with Puff Daddy, because that was his name, okay? His name's Puff Daddy. He's a chooch. I'm P. Diddy because I had a murder allegation that was attached to Puff Daddy, and I want to just kind of detach from that. We're not detaching from it here. You are Puff Daddy. You went out there and did some nasty things, Puff Daddy. You killed Biggie. I don't know if he did. I'm just joking, guys. He did. I'm not sure. Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. Joanne, what's that? Joanne, you know I can't hear you over the weeds, right? Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes when Joanne's wheezing, it squeezes one out of me. Anyway, according to court documents, Ventura alleged that she was trafficked and she was raped and beaten by Combs during the course of their relationship, which began when she was 19 and he was 37. So they had a relationship? Like she's finishing up school and like he was picking her up in his roles? After signing her to his label, Bad Boy Records, Ventura alleged in the lawsuit that Combs lured her into an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship with him. Her boss, one of the most powerful men in the industry, a vicious, cruel, and controlling man nearly 2 decades her senior, Bill Cosby. Combs' attorney, Ben Braffman, issued a statement that Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Everything except for the Biggie killing. The gang bing. And of course the binging, you know, like all the different little kids, you know, that he's fine with. It's just the other things. He's vehemently denying those. Ventura's lawsuit was settled a day later. Braffman also told CNN, freaking CNN, you gotta be kidding me, the Kraft News Network. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. Just reiterates the fact that he did everything. You know what I mean? Look, he's happy they got to a mutual settlement where he doesn't have to, you know, take responsibility or accountability for any of his actions. And he wishes Miss Ventura the best with the $100 bills that she's going like this with. You know? Just don't say anything. You can't say it anymore. I was a good guy, remember? You go and see this lady now, she's like, I like Sean P. Diddy. He's my best friend. Yeah, he put a lot of money in your pocket. Scumbag, right? Guys, what do you think about him, right? Seriously, like, every breath you... I killed Biggie. I killed the motherfucking Biggie. Like, you know, that was one of the verses. And then he's like, you know, maybe we should take that one out. We're doing every breath you take. Let's take out the part about how I murdered him. You know, we'll do all the other parts about like, oh man, we miss you, Biggie. I wish you were still here with me to take advantage of all the money I made off of you. Oh goodness, you know, but you're dead because I had you killed. Every breath, Biggie. You know, look, Diddy or Puff Daddy. I'm thinking maybe you should leave out the verses about being the murderer of Biggie. I don't know. It's just my thought here as the producer. You're doing it. I'm in the sound booth. It sounds good. Sounds good. Kill Biggie. Yeah, it's good. I get it, you know, but like, there's no statute of limitations, you know, like you may not want to put it in a rap song, you know, just make it about Biggie, how you miss him. You know, that's not a bad idea, sound producer. I'm going to take out all the stuff about being the murderer of Biggie and instead I'll make it about how I miss Biggie and how I miss that he's here. I don't miss that he's not collecting any of the money I made. Like that, I'm good with. Every breath I take, I'm sitting there counting my cash and then peel it off $5K for a sting, you know, make a hit with a hit. Gotta be kidding me. When you make a hit with a hit, you're not really doing much. You know what I mean? We could take, like for example, you go out there and do, I don't know, I got a fast car and you're like, wow, he made a hit with I Got a Fast Car. It was a freaking hit in the 90s, dude. You know, it's like, I'm going to do, we didn't start the fire, and I'll see if I could do anything with that. I don't know, you made a hit with a hit? Friggin', you know, Springsteen comes out of the blue, I'm in Jersey. And when Springsteen starts doing the Jersey, that's when things get real, guys. I was in Trenton, got myself some fish that smelled like crap. Oh, Perth Amboy, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, you know, as a celebrity impressionist, we do different singers as well, you know. Like, I'll just be like, yeah, I was down at the crew, going in, have a good time. All right, easy, Bob Dylan. Anyway, guys, let's get into some music here. I think it's about time we break forth the rhythm. Joanne, can you stop it? You're on the screen. Nobody wants to see you in your wheeziness. Gosh almighty, Joanne. God almighty. Joanne, we really got to get you a better wheeze. Oh, goodness. After all this time, that wheezing. So I'm sitting on the only drum in the world for guitar players. It's called the Beat Seat. It's the only full-body drum on earth. It has 4 playable panels, 2 snares. But if you're a guitar player like me, it's the only drum on earth that allows you to sound like a band all by yourself without any pedals. And it sounds like a drum kit because the bass is deeper than any drum on earth. It's actually as deep as a kick drum. Just a quick side story. Thierry Arpino, who's one of the artists that plays the Beat Seat, plays with Lisa Fischer. I went to see him at Blue Note in New York City, and the Beat Seat was deeper than his kick drum. Just to give you an idea. That's my foot kicking the Beat Seat. No pedals needed, just your heel. Beatseat.rocks. They're hand-built by me, and then I ship them out. Fairfield, Connecticut to you. And I have a patent on it. There's only one place on earth to get this drum. It's the only drum on earth you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time, and it sounds like a full drum kit. It sounds like a 7-piece drum kit. You're going to hear it in a minute. Also, just another side note, if you know anybody with autism, if you know anybody with a special need, this is the most powerful sensory therapy drum on earth. It has unlimited tones, unlimited vibrational effect from each tone. Every single frequency tone has a different vibrational effect on your body, on your core. So what people are looking for is a sensory connection. They're color-coded. You may be able to see this one right behind me is, I got a junior beat seat actually right there, and it's all colored in different colors, so you could use it as a teaching tool as well. So let's get into some music here. The beat seat. There it is. We have to do a 2-camera setup here, unfortunately, because I have a table here. So just deal with it.
I'm leaving town, mama, leaving town for sure. You got me fat and walk, hanging around your door. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright now, mama, any way you do. Mama, she done told me, Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright now, mama, and that way you do.
It's a little cold in here. I don't want to put the heat on because then it gets hot. So you can warm up here properly.
Treasure all my days.
can't. That's the best I can do right now. I gotta do better.
freaking beat seat. finally growing and time keeps rolling by 1,000,000,000 years after we die. And when you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Whoa. Whoa. I'm growing up. Yeah, not done. Whoa. I'm growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up, yeah. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up, yeah. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm growing up, yes. I'm growing up, oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally grown up. I'm finally grown up.
Oh, Judy, you're amazing. Join us on YouTube, X, or Rumble, where you could see this show best in HD. You can see what's happening on the green screen, see the beat, seat, the only drum in the world for guitar players. You get to hang out with S-Coop and Kill It and Grill It and Helen Gale Townsend. And Kill It and Grill It, I said, but he's here double-decker style. You got to make sure you're here to see it. Nick AM is here, guys. You're not going to want to miss that. In the chat right now with Renee Woods and Butt Bears. Beauty Bears. Guys, they're all here in the chat having a good time. And they just need more love. They need more people to come and kick it with them on YouTube. So, if you type that in, you could subscribe. I'm live every morning at 9 a.m. and then again at 10 p.m. And we do this every day. Since December 31st, 2018. This is the 1,911th day in a row of this show. I will be live tomorrow for 1912 in a row. We are just 89 days away. 89 days from 2,000 days in a row. It's going to be June 23rd, I believe. That's what Bradley Smith says. All right, let's play something here. This is what I wrote 2 nights ago. Or last night.
Catch the wave. You got to catch the wave, yes. Catch the wave, Catch the wave, Catch the wave, yeah. You take the barrel roll, yeah. Going in suicide, yeah. You catch the wave, yeah. You take it down, you feel the sunrise, hit the sun city, yes. You catch the wave, yes. Oh, catch the wave, yeah. Catch the wave,
Wow, listen to that. Listen to this. Do you know what happened? Why that's like that? Because I freaking rip the hell out of the strings when I play. I heard someone interesting recently. They said, look, a lot of people can play the guitar really great, but it's how you play the guitar with this hand, not with this hand. And I thought that's kind of interesting. I freaking slay these strings with this hand. I love to. I was a rhythm guitarist originally. And I wanted to be able to do what Eric Krasno does. That was my first. I saw him play in 1999. And that was kind of more, you could probably tell, but I used to listen to like Dave Matthews and Fish and that type of vibe. And so Elgato came along to play. So I used to listen to DMB, Counting Crows, that stuff. And I was like, dude, I want to be able to rock it out over the top of playing songs I've written. And that's when I kind of went through this whole process of learning how to play guitar or lead guitar. But I never took a lesson in my life, so anything you hear, it's happening live in the moment. I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I said the best way I could explain what I do. I've never taken a lesson in my life, so I don't know anything about music. But I hear things several seconds ahead of you guys. So whatever you guys are hearing me play in the moment, I could be playing. In my mind, I'm already hearing. But you guys only heard. So I'm hearing like the next phrase, and I was explaining this to my friend. I used to be like, well, how the hell do I play that thing I'm hearing in my head? Because I'd hear all these crazy notes, and I'm like, how do I do that? How do I get in there and play those notes? And I never could figure out how to make those noises with the guitar. And I guess in the last year or so, I've been playing live every day for 5 years in a row. This is the 1911th day in a row. I invented this drum I'm sitting on. There's only one place on earth to watch this thing be played. And in this process of playing this thing as best as it could be played and showing the world how you could rock out on this thing for 5 years in a row every day, I've become whatever it means to be a master in my own realm with this thing in my hands. And that means whatever we're playing, usually, not always, because I live in the moment, there's no script here. So I could just allow myself to detach from this second and just freely move and let the music take me. And that's why we have so many songs like, I don't know what any of these are, but this one here is a great song. All right, let's write a tune. We wrote 2 songs last night I need to download still.
vibe going here. Trumpet! Tangled in a web, the web of lies they continue to sow, hanging on by a thread as the world keeps on burning down from the inside.
Sorry, you're getting crazy on the beatsy.
Wake up and use your head. Can you feel the way they manipulate you? Caught anywhere. And it's never ending grind that brings you down.
So that's what we do. Sometimes we just play a little music. We write some songs. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're crap. I don't know. I don't know if that was any good. I don't know anything. All I know is we show up and we live here in the moment and allow these songs to take place and allow these moments, musical moments to take place, these comedic moments to take place. If you see any of my comedy news stories, remember, even those these news stories you're seeing, they all happen live in the moment. There is no script here. I just see a news story, we read the actual body of that story, and then I deviate and just allow my creative mind to go and come up with something silly. And I got to tell you, it's become like a roast show. Like every news story, I'm just roasting somebody. Like it's a positivity show, so it's just funny because there's no offense meant at all. It's just like goofy comedy stuff. Like the Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly thing, I totally ripped on both of them. But then I actually heard Machine Gun Kelly for the first time, like 6 hours ago. It's funny. I put the clip out today. Never heard the guy in my life. I just think he's a goofball. And then I saw him. I heard him playing a song, not rapping, because I think his rapping is terrible. And then I heard him playing and singing a song. I'm like, that dude could belt. He sounds beautiful. He sings great. Plays guitar pretty good. And he's good enough to sing. He's a better singer than he is a rapper. And I think he should lean into that because he sounded awesome. He did this like Nirvana type tune. I was like, dang, that was nice. So I give you respect, Machine Gun Kelly. I think you're a bit of a weirdo with the whole let me put on a show and look like a vampire thing. But besides that, I got to respect your musical abilities, I have to say. I thought you were crap until I saw. And I watched you sing and play, and I was like, yeah, I dig this. This is good stuff. The rapping, leave it at the freaking door, dude. You know, there's Eminem, and then you're just like crap. You know, you're machine water gun Kelly. You know, that ain't working. But I know people are like, yeah, he's a great rapper. I'm like, okay, dude. You never saw Tupac? California Dreams. You know, guys, we did our own version of that here. You can check it out on YouTube. Anyway, what a show, guys. Lots of fun. I do have to get some sleep. Gosh almighty. Every night I'm like, it's going to be a short show. We'll get to just do about an hour. And then we just keep going. I can't do a short show, guys, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, if you can head over to YouTube, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I will be live again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Comedy news every morning at 9 a.m. We stay away from the politics. It's just anything else. And we find a lot of funny. I'm going to tell you. You get enough politics from everybody else out there. I'm here to bring you away from it, bring you something positive for a little while. See if we can connect, get away from the negatube. Join the ultimate positivity and live creation show. 1911 days in a row tonight. I'm happy you joined me. A couple cool things happened. And of course, some comedy news moments with Diddy. You know, playing with someone's Diddy. But he's ghost, guys. We'll never see him again. You know? Oh, goodness. So let me say goodnight to you if you're here. I got Mutali. How are you, my friend? And Jamal, Tyler Pittman. Good to see you, buddy. You're awesome. Thank you for kicking it with me. And Sahagi. Good to see you, Sahagi. And over here on the tube, if you're on X and you want to say goodnight, please do so now. We are wrapping it up, but I will see you tomorrow morning when we do it all over again. Keep that in mind. Barella, my brother. Helen Gale Townsend. A plays in the house. Guys, you're over here on Clapper. You're not heading over to see A plays in the chat. Oh, goodness. And Jim Leacone is here. He's got a beat seat. He's jamming out with me in his. You should have one too. Just go to beatseat.rocks. Kill it and grill it. Always killing it and then grilling it, guys. I know some of you out there are like, I'm going to grill it and then kill it. I'm going to kill it from the grilling of it. You know, let it put on the grill, let it go. Dead. Grilled it, then killed it. Not on this show. We got to kill it and then grill it here. You make sure you come over and say hello to him. Leisure number 7. By the way, so much better than Leisure 1 through 6. If you guys are wondering. Like Leisure number 7. I wonder about Leisure number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, 2, number 1. You know what I mean? They're crap. They're all crap. We got Leisure number 7 here. Lucky number 7 in the chat. And if you guys don't know it, Modoc Roughstock is here tonight. The creator of the name. The namer of the Mark Has Wood channel on YouTube, where I work with wood. Speaking of, this is a piece of cherry. I thought I'd make a cherry cutting board. And I was like, this is kind of cool because it's cherry and I cut this piece of wood myself, okay, out of a log in my backyard. That's what we do here when I build beat seats. I actually cut the wood out of a log and then build you a drum out of it. And if I build you a cutting board when I start selling those too, it will be from a piece of wood that I actually cut myself with an Alaskan chainsaw, and then I'm making you a cutting board out of it. So it's not a piece of wood I bought from some factory or from some freaking lumber yard. I'm hand cutting the wood for you. This is the ultimate authentic like woodworking experience on Mark Has Wood on YouTube. So join. We're gonna start doing things like raffling off pieces that I make, and you guys can go in and buy a ticket for $1 or whatever. Some people could buy more than one, and someone's gonna win a woodworking like cool thing. I could put logos on this as well with my laser engraver. So make sure you head over to YouTube. I'll be putting on I've got like this cutting board top. It's like this wax that goes on. It's all vitamin E and aloe, so it's great for you to put your food on afterwards. You don't want to put like a lacquer on this. So this will be done with the food safe finish, and so I'm not sure what to do with it yet. There are a few cracks on it, so I'm not sure if it's the ideal cutting board, and I don't want to fill any of them because then you have weird like filler, which is not man-made wood. It's just not natural wood. So I'm going to leave it the way it is and see if that gets soaked in a little bit. People can just do their cutting over here on this section or over on this whole section here and just leave this little area because this is just a cool piece of burl that happened on this piece of cherry here. So guys, if you haven't yet, check out my invention, the Beat Seat, beatseat.rocks. Check this out too. This is just a piece of burl wood. This is from the same piece of cherry actually. It's called cherry burl wood, and I cut this. And I put a really cool finish on this. It's like a lacquer slash like tabletop, what do they call that? Epoxy. I wanted to get like a thick finish. But burl wood is so beautiful. As you see, there's like all these, it looks like faces on it. I don't know if you can see that. But it looks like little faces on it. I love burl wood. I have a bunch of pieces of burl wood I'll be working with as well. I got one back there. I may make a cutting board out of a burl wood piece as well. We'll see about that. But for now, I'm going to see if I can finish this one up. I'll show it to you tomorrow. If you guys are here, please do me a favor. Hit the like on the way out the door. That does help our show. And leave a comment if you can. Today, Lisa May was in here watching the clip that I made about Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. She left like 20 comments. It was so awesome because I'm sitting there replying to all these comments, and I'm like, this is good for the algorithm. They see people leaving comments. So do that if you can, guys. We're blowing it out. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And I'm looking forward to see if we can get to 150,000 very quickly. All we need to do is keep spreading the word. I'm here every day forever. And I'm going to keep creating in the moment. So do me a favor and subscribe and share. Let people know this show exists. We're having a freaking ball every single day. So, let me see. Did I miss anybody on that list? Renee Woods. S-Coop in the house. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure you say hello and thank you to Renee Woods, to S-Coop, to Trish Killian, to Modoc Roughstock, to Leisure Number 7, to Kill It and Grill It, to Helen Gale Townsend, and to A-Plays. That is very much appreciated when you do that. And again, on Clapper, I'm just going to say goodbye to you guys here. Dennis Turskay, how are you, my friend? Jackie, Hamid, I got Matule, Jamal, and Tyler Pittman in the house. You guys are awesome. Again, if you could do me a favor and head over to the YouTube channel, just subscribe. Make sure you get us. You guys could be the one that gets us over to almost 15,000. 15 million, I mean. We're almost there, guys. Just kidding. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Day 1912 in a row. More comedy news. That's just about 8.5 hours from now. Go get some rest. It's going to be a funny morning. Until then, you got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam.